Hi everybody, it's Emily here, and today is day 109 of the Odin project. I'm currently 68% of the way through the JavaScript course, so today I'm going to give you an update on my Battleship project, as well as the next 2 sections of the JavaScript course. Now, since my last vlog, I did complete the Battleship project. I fixed up some of the spots that I mentioned in my last vlog, such as moving the function which displays these game instructions and these game board headers to a module that focuses on displaying things on the web page instead of being in my index.js file. I decided not to implement the features for having the user place their own ships and for having the computer make smart attacks on the human's board because I've already spent a while on this project and I feel like I'm ready to move on. I'm very happy with my result right now, and I can always come back to this project later to implement those features if I would like to. So after the Battleship project, I moved on to the Intermediate Git section of the JavaScript course. This consisted of 2 lessons. The first is a deeper look into Git, which focuses on rewriting Git commit history and what are the dangers of it and what are best practices if you do have to rewrite your history. And we got to practice by making some fake commits and then amending them. And we also got to read a pretty nice resource called Think Like a Git, which initially looked very long, but the author kind of chunks things into very manageable pieces, and it's very user-friendly for reading it. So I really like this resource. After this lesson, the next lesson is using Git in the real world. And this lesson focused on best practices with using Git when working on a team, such as when you're making an open source contribution. And we actually got to walk through all of the steps of the Git workflow if we were to be contributing to the Odin project, which is an open source curriculum. And we walked through this all the way up to the point of creating the pull requests to actually merge our fake feature branch to the main Odin project branch. So we didn't actually follow through with that, but I got to actually practice what that would be like if I were to do that. And I really like this because I've heard a lot of self-taught developers say that something they would do if they went back in time when they were learning code is learn how to code collaboratively earlier in their journey, such as contributing to open source projects earlier on, because that seemed to be a pretty steep learning curve when they started web dev jobs. So this is really nice to have in my back pocket. After the Git section, I finally moved on to the React section. Now, I feel like I've been a little bit spoiled in the past couple sections of the JavaScript course because they were all very project heavy, which I really like. And now I'm pretty immersed in reading assignments, but it's okay because I've really been wanting to learn how to use React. So I'm currently on the React introduction lesson, which just goes over some of the fundamentals of React. But already, with just starting this lesson today, I have built my first React app. Granted, it was 1 line in the terminal, but still, this is pretty cool. I built this app using Create React App, which is a toolchain developed by Facebook, which essentially just allows you to create an entire React app with 1 command. So I'm excited to keep learning about React and work toward my next project, which is the CV application. But that is all that I have for today, so thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoy these updates, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you'd like to follow along on our web dev journey. I always love connecting with fellow Odin projecters, so if you are completing the Odin project, feel free to introduce yourself in the comments below. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.